Hello, bonjour everyone. Okay, so if you are trying to grow your Instagram for your calligraphy business or your art business or your creative business, then you are in the right place today because that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. Who exactly is this video for? Well, if you are a calligrapher or you are an artist and you're trying to make a business out of your art, then this video is for you. It's not really for people who are just using their Instagram to share their art or track their journey. It's mainly for people who want to build a business out of their creativity. So let's get started. First of all, you might be asking, well, why should I even use Instagram? I mean, there's so many ways I could build a business. There's so many things. I could use Facebook, there's LinkedIn. Maybe I could just cold email people and cold call people. Oh, I should probably make a website, right? But let me tell you this, I really love Instagram and I suggest all my clients in my Calligraphy Business Accelerator and my coaching programs to use Instagram because Instagram is a really great platform to build know, like, trust with your audience. Know, like, trust is a very popular, common, marketing phrase that you'll hear a lot. Know, like, trust. It's you want your customers to know you and then you want them to like you and then you want them to trust you. And so when you use Instagram, compared to all of the other platforms, Instagram is a really great way because not only can they see your portfolio, they can see what you're doing, but you can also interact with them and you can really create that strong personal relationship through Instagram. And we'll get into that right now. And make sure you stay until the end so that you can learn all of my strategies for growing your Instagram in your business. So the first tip I wanted to share if you're just starting out with Instagram is to convert your followers from other social media platforms to your new Instagram. So maybe right now you actually have a personal Instagram account and you also have a Facebook account where that's where your friends are. So one of the first things I always suggest to all my clients is to make sure you convert your current following in your other platforms, or maybe it's Instagram, but it's a personal Instagram, to your new calligraphy page. And you might be wondering, well, maybe I should just turn my personal Instagram into my calligraphy page. I think that's also okay. You can totally do that. I know people who do that, but I also know people who create a new Instagram. And I think both ways are fine. It really depends on whether or not you want to separate the two, but both ways are fine. But make sure that your current following, wherever that is, probably your friends, your acquaintances, your high school friends, people who just know you from life, make sure they know that you are starting this calligraphy business or this art business. So convert those people to your new Instagram page by just sharing about it. The next tip I have for you is to optimize your Instagram profile and your bio. One of the first things you should do is to change the name part of your Instagram to your city plus calligrapher. This way, when people search for, a Vancouver calligrapher or a New York calligrapher, they can find you just through Instagram search. And when you make yourself visible in search, this is called improving your SEO, search engine optimization. Right now we're doing it for Instagram, but SEO is also a really big topic if you're creating a web and you want to be shown in the Google search results on the first page. Not only do you want to change the name part of your Instagram, you also want to change the bio. The bio is really important because that's the first thing people are going to look at when they come to your page. So things you should definitely include in your bio are exactly what you do. This is kind of your niche. And if you want to learn more about how to find your niche and your ideal customer, make sure you check out my past video right here, how to find your ideal client and your niche. Another thing you should definitely add into your bio is a call to action or a CTA. So a call to action basically tells people, it gives them a action item to do. So it could be check out the link, DM me for custom orders, or check out my Etsy for my latest designs. So something that your audience can do from your page. And another thing to add is if you have a website or you have something that you a link you want people to go to, maybe it's you got featured in some kind of article, then link that in your bio and you can tell people to click on it. Usually it's your website, or you could also make a link tree that links to your Facebook or links to your email. The next tip I have for you is probably one of my most important tips, but also one of the hardest things to do, and that is to show your face on your Instagram. I think a lot of times when I am looking through like calligraphy accounts or art accounts is that I literally just see the art. Like I just see art and I have no idea like who the person behind the art is. And so imagine your customers finding your page and they see a logo and they see just calligraphy or just art or just paintings. And like, I know your art is very nice. Don't get me wrong. I know it's very nice and it's very worthy to look at, but also people are interested in people, okay? People are interested in people's stories. People are interested in people's backgrounds. So that's why I always suggest to calligraphers and artists to make sure you are showing up personally on your page. And the easiest way to do that is to, first you could post like a Friday introduction using the hashtag Friday introduction. It's a very popular hashtag that artists and calligraphers use around the world to kind of like share some interesting facts about themselves. The other thing you can do to start off is to start sharing the behind the scenes of you working on your business. Maybe that is like you doing calligraphy or you doing art with like a voiceover. And then when you feel more comfortable, you can start doing like video selfie stories. Maybe you can post a photo first, but then what would be really great is if you have some kind of announcement and you actually like show up on Instagram stories and you make the announcement personally, like using your face. And don't forget to add captions, okay? Because not everyone turns on the sound and not everyone will like watch the entire thing. So make sure you add the captions to capture the most important talking points that you're talking about in your stories. Remember, if there's no persona, then there's no story, and it's not that interesting for people. You don't want to have a boring Instagram page, right? So make sure you show up in front of your customers and you show your face. Show who is the artist behind this art. One important thing I do want to mention is that when you are showing up, make sure you're talking about something that is relevant to your business. So whenever you're posting like on Instagram stories, sometimes I see it just a lot of people sharing restaurant pictures or food pictures, or like, well, this is what I'm eating today, or this is the TV show I'm watching. And don't get me wrong, I think that showing like another side of you is great, but if you can generally keep your business content to 70% and your other random things about you to be 30%, I think that would be a really good way to start off sharing more information about yourself. Make sure that the majority of the things you're sharing on your stories and your feed is related to your business in some shape or form. The next tip I have for you is to not forget about doing videos, okay? Instagram is a highly visual platform and people are more likely to like stop if they're scrolling on their feed if they see a video. So that video could be a IGTV, it could be a video you post on your feed, or it could be like with reels. So how can you start doing this? Well, it's very easy to just start using your phone. And by the way, if you want to show like you doing calligraphy or you doing art, like the behind the scenes, what you can do is actually to take a cup. I actually have tea in this cup, so I'm not going to put my phone in it, but you can put your phone, actually this cup is too small, but get a cup or a big yogurt container and then put your phone in there. And this acts as like a stand for your camera on your phone to like record the whatever's on the table. If you don't have a tripod, you can always use a cup or a yogurt container. The next tip I have for you is to make sure that your captions are not just something like 2 words. Like, make sure your captions are actually engaging and they are interesting and they tell a story. I just said that Instagram is a visual platform, but it can also be used as a micro blog. You can use your captions to tell a story. You can use your captions to maybe tell your audience, like, what is it you're feeling that day and maybe what's making you excited about the new year or something. It's a really great way to connect with your audience, like through Instagram, like other than just using photos and videos. It's like a way for your audience to kind of like get into your head and see what you're thinking, get to know you a little bit more. And if you're wondering, well, oh my gosh, what exactly do I put in my captions? Like, I just feel I'm just not sure what to write. Like, I don't know what's interesting. I made a list for you so you can tell the story behind a certain calligraphy piece. You can talk about who you created the piece for and why did you create it. You can talk about what's the meaning behind something, maybe where you get your inspiration from. You could do a Friday introductions, which I mentioned before, so that people can get to know you on a personal level. What are your thoughts about being a calligrapher? Like, what are your thoughts about you doing calligraphy? And also, what has helped you the most in your calligraphy journey? And a pro tip is to add a call to action at the end of each caption. So it could be, check out my website, or DM me for custom orders, or simply just like this post if you agree with me, or comment below what your thoughts are. Make sure you have a call to action so you can get your audience to do something and feel more engaged with your content. If you are enjoying this video so far, then make sure you take a screenshot of this video, add me on Instagram at Dina Calligraphy, tag me in your stories, and share what did you find the most useful about this video and what are you going to do. I love it when I can connect with my subscribers and my followers, and I want to give you a chance to be featured on my Instagrams. So take that screenshot and tag me and I will feature you back and hopefully help you get a couple more followers to your Instagram. If you're looking for more resources on how you can build your calligraphy business, then make sure you check the link in the description for 15 free videos on topics like how to register your business, how to make a website for your business, how to get on-site events, even more trainings on how to do more with your Instagram. So make sure you check the link in the description. And if you're ready to take the next step in your calligraphy business and do more, make sure you check out this video on how to find your niche and your ideal client. So that is all for today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!